Beloved soul, something important is happening. Even if you did not expect it today, deep inside, you already feel it. You may notice small signs, sudden thoughts, memories appearing out of nowhere, or a quiet sense of peace during confusing moments. These things are not random, they have purpose. God is working in your life in a very personal way. You asked for reassurance, and this message is your answer. A reunion is being prepared, but not in the way you planned or imagined. It is unfolding in the way only God can arrange. Take a moment to declare your faith. You may write, "My reunion is coming." This is not just a statement, it is an act of trust. When you speak with belief, you open your heart to what God is doing. This message is not here by accident. When God speaks, His words carry power and meaning. They do not return empty. The connection you are thinking about was never truly lost. Even though there was distance, silence, or separation, heaven never stopped watching over it. What was joined in spirit cannot be destroyed by time or misunderstanding. This bond was not built on logic alone, but on purpose, and God honors what has purpose. Even if one person walked away or stayed silent, the story was not finished. The timing simply was not right before. Now, something has shifted. The change is real. The pull is growing stronger. They feel it too. Even if they do not say it out loud, thoughts of you come to them. They remember. They question. They feel something unfinished. That is because it was never truly over, only delayed. The Bible reminds us that everything has its season, and this season is about restoration. But this is more than fixing the past. God is creating something new. What comes next will not look like what came before. It will be guided by wisdom, peace, and clarity. They may be far away, but inside, their heart is changing. They tried to move on, but nothing replaced what they felt with you. Love like this does not disappear. It waits until the right moment. God is placing reminders in their life, a dream, a familiar song, a sudden memory. These moments are guiding them back. This is not coincidence. It is alignment. You were never forgotten. You were protected and prepared for the right time. You waited. You questioned. You wondered why they left. But sometimes distance is needed so healing and growth can happen. A purpose unfinished. They are returning changed, with understanding, with humility, with honesty, with a clearer heart. They have learned what they could not see before. The truth remains, you mattered then, and you matter now. What was meant for you is finding its way back this time, with clarity and peace. Now the truth is guiding them back to you. If this speaks to your heart, you can say, the truth is leading them. If you feel peace or emotion rising, it is because your soul remembers too. Deep down, you always believed they would return. You just didn't know how it would happen. Now, that answer is beginning to appear. Be open, because it may arrive in a way you do not expect. When it happens, you will clearly see that it was guided by God. They may reach out with a message, a phone call, or an unexpected meeting. When you connect again, it will feel surprising, but also familiar. They will see you differently, with greater understanding and honesty. What once felt finished was only delayed. That delay is now ending. The Bible says that when the time is right, God will make it happen. This is that moment. This is the answer you have been waiting for. You may say, the time is right, if you feel this is true for you. They have been sitting quietly with their thoughts, and that silence has become heavy. It has made them reflect deeply. They tried to move forward, but they realized they could not forget you. They now understand that you are important to them in a way they cannot replace. They may feel afraid of rejection, but a stronger voice inside them is urging them to make things right. This is no longer about overthinking or fear. It is about listening to God and taking a step forward, even when the future feels uncertain. The connection between you is more than emotion. It is spiritual, and spiritual bonds naturally draw people back together. God has not left you alone or without comfort. He is moving now, bringing healing through reunion. You stayed faithful in silence. You cared even when you felt distant. You trusted when everything told you to give up. Heaven noticed, and now heaven is responding. You may say, "Heaven is rewarding me," if you believe this is your moment. They are closer than you think. Thoughts of you come to them often. They replay the past and reflect on what they could have done differently. They wonder if they waited too long. But God is giving them courage to try again, to speak honestly, and to love with sincerity. They feel a strong inner push they can no longer ignore. It is not pressure, but guidance. When love comes from God, it stays in the heart until it is honored. That is what is happening now. The sadness they feel is not without reason. It comes from being apart from someone meant for them. That separation is now ending. God is removing obstacles, closing the distance, and opening a path toward healing and restoration. Your name is present in their thoughts. What began as a quiet feeling is growing stronger, guiding them toward action. They will reach out with humility, honesty, and clarity. Mercy and truth are coming together. Peace is returning where there was once confusion. You are not wrong for holding on. You are not weak for still caring. You are aware, sensitive, and open to what God is doing. This reunion is meaningful because it is guided by God. Only He could bring hearts back together like this. Only He could heal what felt broken and align the timing so perfectly. If you know this reunion is God's work, you may simply say, "God,